something that is beautiful, the opportunity to go back and look at the videos you created even just a year ago. So I know for me, I love it when my memories pop up on TikTok and I go back and I look at that video from a year ago and I think, wow, look how far I have come. And I know if I then go back 2 years ago, so recently I was looking at some of my videos from 2 years ago, and I could see I was still almost in that victim mentality of stuff is happening to me, or even stuff is happening, I was even kind of in the positive mindset of stuff is happening for me. I wasn't fully in this fourth stage of consciousness that I'm in now, which is everything is happening through me. So when I went back and I saw those videos, I was like, wow, like I really thought I was speaking from that space of expansiveness, but there was still a slight victim energy in what I was saying. It was like almost this sense, certainly the videos that were 2 years ago, it was almost this sense of, well, that's just me and I can't do anything about it. There was one video that I'd created where I said, like, we can't just do the thing because we need to heal the trauma to enable us to do the thing. So anyway, when you have this opportunity to look back at previous videos that you've done, you can see how far you have come and how you have stepped into your leadership. So I can see in myself when I look back at those videos, wow, like I've really stepped into my leadership now. And I could see that evolution of coming up to that point in time. And what has happened in that evolution over the last 2 years is I have really honoured my body. I have really honoured what I need with no fear of judgment, not bothered about what anyone else thinks. If it is a yes for me, I do it. If it's a no for me, I don't do it. And not actually giving an F about what anyone else thinks about that. Okay, so this is that embodied leadership. It's I'm showing up from that place of expansiveness, and I can feel what is going on. I can feel what is going on in the world. I can feel what's going on around me. I can even feel what's going on for me. I can feel the duality of this human experience. And at the same time, I can be in that space of expansive leadership. I can hold space for others. It doesn't have to be that, wow, I'm feeling all this energy. And I've even seen posts this morning of people saying, it's too much, the media is overwhelming me, I'm completely coming off social media, I'm not going to post anymore, can't do it anymore, not doing it. And I've been there. I had a group with 1,000 people in that I shut down coming up 3 years ago. I've been there, I've been in that space. But it doesn't have to be this way. We can navigate the duality, we can show up for ourselves, we can do the healing, we can do whatever it is that we need to do. And in that expansive leadership, we can hold space for others. And this is not a pushing through. So I had some stuff going on a couple of weeks ago and I had to move some things in my membership. This is the first time in the history of the membership that I've ever had to move a session. And I did notice some thoughts coming in like, oh my gosh, like, what does this mean about me? And that actually, it didn't mean anything. But if I'd have, well, I actually physically couldn't because I had to go and be with family. But even if I could have done and I'd pushed on through, that wouldn't have been me being authentic. And this was the first time in like 18 months of having the membership that I'd actually ever moved anything. And that was really weird for me. So there is a difference between and this is what I used to do in my corporate job, right? I would push through. So there'd either be this push through energy or there'd be this done to energy and being in victim mode. But it's this expansive leadership is none of that. It's like, yes, I can expand into this, whatever is happening right now, I can expand into it. I can expand beyond it. I can expand above it. I can see the bigger picture. I can hold big space for myself, for my nourishment, for my nurture. And I can hold big space for others.